So this is the question number 1 from CBSE sample paper midterm 2021, and this question comes under the topic class 11 Python revision, and the question goes like this. You need to find the invalid identifier from the following option. So some option has been given to you, and out of this given option you need to find which one of them is invalid identifier. In order to answer this kind of question, first you should be aware what is an identifier in Python. अगर मैं पाइथन की बात करूं, इन पाइथन एवरीथिंग इज एन ऑब्जेक्ट, be it a variable, function, class, module, everything in Python is object. So what is an identifier then? In Python, identifier basically is a name given to these objects so that we can easily identify them. So in a nutshell, in Python, identifier is the name given to identify a Python object. While naming an identifier, there are certain rules to it. Now let's see these rules one by one. The first rule is an identifier can begin with either uppercase, or it can begin with lowercase, or it can begin with underscore sign. So एंड पाइथन, अगर पाइथन की अगर मैं बात करूं तो कोई भी आइडेंटिफायर कैन बिगिन विद आइदर अपर केस, लोअर केस अल्फाबेट और अंडरस्कोर साइन. दो इट मे कंटेन डिजिट्स, आई एम रिपीटिंग माई सेल्फ, दो इट मे कंटेन डिजिट्स but it cannot start with a digit. So an identifier cannot start with a digit. Okay. And the second one is identifier can be of any length, though it is advisable to keep it short and meaningful. And the third one is we cannot use any special symbol while naming an identifier other than underscore. Okay. And the fourth one is, which is very important for this kind of question, while we are naming an identifier, we cannot use any keyword. So what are the keywords then? In Python, keywords are basically the reserved word which has some special meaning, and those special meaning has been stored with the interpreter so that whenever interpreter encounters these keywords, it will get to know, okay, these are the keywords and it has some special meaning. In Python, we have total 33 keywords, and those are true, false, none, not. You might have used some of them and you might have used some of them in your class 12th. Okay, so while coming to the keywords, if you observe in true, false, and none, the first character of these three keywords are in uppercase. अगर मैं बात करूं इन थ्री कीवर्ड्स की, तो दीज थ्री कीवर्ड्स आर ट्रू, फॉल्स एंड नन. तो फर्स्ट कैरेक्टर क्या है इसके अंदर, आपका कैपिटल केस है, while the rest of the keywords have only small case characters. So you need to remember these kind of things as well. So coming back to the question, out of the given option you need to find the invalid identifier. So the first one is none. This is a valid identifier. Why? Because it is not a keyword. The keyword one has a capital N. Address follow all the rules related to an identifier, so it is also a valid identifier. Similar to the name, name is also a valid identifier because it follows all the rules related to naming an identifier. However, pass is not a valid identifier. Why? If you see the table, pass is your keyword. See, pass is your keyword. That's why it cannot be a valid identifier. Hence, out of this given option, option number D is correct one because pass is a keyword, and as you already know, keyword cannot be used as identifier. So that's it for the day. Before leaving, I want you to take a look at this question, and I will suggest you to answer this question in the answer of this question in comment box so that so that I get to know कि जो भी आपने आज पूरी वीडियो में सीखा और समझा, you will be able to apply that in your upcoming exams as well. So guys, I hope you learned something new today.